So what is going on, guys? Welcome to the YouTube channel. If we have not yet met, my name is Peter Roberts, and in today's video I'm excited to break down the 8 really bad, awful things that you could be doing with your money right now that could be hurting you for your future success. Now, I know there's a lot of information out there. I know the school system are not teaching us about the money, so you guys have stumbled upon the right channel. So don't go anywhere, and more importantly, we might be doing these every day and not realizing we are making really bad decisions with our money. So if you want to think about your future, stay tuned and let's go get it. So guys, not only am I super pumped and hyped to be trying out this new mic, I hope it sounds good, but I'm also excited to share with you guys the 8 things we want to not do with our money in our teens. Now, it's not your fault. Your parents, the school system even, does not teach us about what we should be doing with our money. So you guys have come to the right page, the right channel, because we're talking investing, we're talking about savings, and more importantly, if you have money coming in, you need to know exactly what you're doing with it. And I made these mistakes, so I want to share with you guys so you're planning for your future. So the first common mistake you want to avoid and really bad thing you can be doing with your money is putting it all into the savings account. You might think, I have a lot of money in my savings account, I'm absolutely crushing it. What do you mean? Why would I not put it in a savings account? Because traditionally, a savings account is not creating growth in your life. What you want to have a savings account for is in case of emergency. You want to have 3 to 6 months in your savings account if something were to go wrong. You need extra rent, your tire goes flat in your car. A savings account is great for emergency funds. With what happened in the coronavirus, people lost their jobs, and if they didn't have savings account, guess what? They had no money coming in, so they were almost screwed. So guys, what I want to say is make sure you're putting your money in different places to grow. The rich are putting their money into assets that allow them to make more money, so you have to be taking some type of risk with your money. Having your money in a traditional savings account is not creating growth. With inflation and how low interest rates are in a savings account, you're not creating growth on the money that you're working with, which is going to hold you back from creating wealth in the future. And the second really awful thing that we can do with our money is not saving our money. Now, this might be very contradictory of the first statement that I said, but less than 80% of people have $1,000 in their savings account. For you, if you do not have a strategy, if you don't know how much money you're saving every month or every week, you are basically setting yourself up for failure. Now, saving money is so important because once you have cash, not only does this create new opportunities in your life, you can deploy this cash into new vehicles to make more money. Now, some of us don't know how to save money. We continue to buy things that we don't need. We're trying to live a lifestyle or live above our means, which is hurting our savings. So make sure you are setting aside a certain amount of money, not only to cover your expenses, but to also have money for your future self. And coming in a third is a huge mistake. Not only do I blame you slightly, but I blame the school systems. I blame our current education system because they are truthfully not teaching us about money. Now, what you want to do and make sure you're not making this mistake is not learning about money. Now, money makes the world go round. You have to be in tune. You have to learn exactly how you want to invest your money. You want to learn how to deploy, how to save your money, and how you are going to build a life of wealth. Just because you have a lot of money coming in does not mean you're going to be financially successful in your future. This is a common mistake. People think that they have a lot of money coming in, they're going to live a lavish life, and they're going to know exactly what to do with their money. So spend time learning about money. Subscribe to YouTube channels that are going to teach you about money. Read books about people that know what they're talking about with money, and spend as much time as you can learning about money. Not only is it going to help you make more money, but it's going to help you make decisions with your money that are going to allow you to build a life of wealth, and you will not regret learning about money. Now, fourth, a really big mistake that a lot of people are making, not only the youngsters, not only the middle class, but people are going to continue to work their whole lives. And that's because they are making the mistake. When you're young, you want to think about retirement. You might be thinking, Peter, why in the heck am I going to be learning about or thinking about retirement? I am 18, I am 16, I am 25, I am 40. Why do I need to retire? I don't plan on retire, because so many of us live our life not thinking about retirement. Not only do you not know what your 401k is doing, you don't know if it's a Roth, a traditional 401k, you don't know your contributions, but you're not planning your retirement. And when you're young, this is incredibly important, because once you start growing, not only is compounding interest on your side, this is what creates real wealth. And when you're putting money into a brokerage account, a Roth IRA, some type of an investment account when you're young, this creates true wealth in your life. Now, I'd hate to live a life of me always working for money. The truth is, we have to be thinking about retirement, planning about retirement now, or you're going to regret when you're 40, 50, and 60 years old and you can't retire happy and comfortably in your life. And fifth, a very, very common mistake that a lot of my friends made, and even myself was faced with after high school, was making an extremely expensive college decision. Now, I know college is fun. We want to go to the best schools. We want to go out and party, and we want to live a life of having a notable brand behind our college experience. But the truth is, some of these colleges are absolutely outrageous. And with the way society is kind of transforming, that relevance and that degree is becoming less and less more powerful. So what I want you guys to do is understand that there are cheaper options. There are less expensive options. For me, I went to community college, and you might be wanting to go to community college as well. But the biggest mistake I want you to avoid is going into $60, $50, $100,000 worth of debt that's going to continue to hold you back in your future, that's going to make you live a very stressful life when there are cheaper options out there. So when you're trying to apply to colleges, I know you might be thinking, hey, I want to do what my friends are doing, but think financially, what is the best decision for you and your parents, and also student aid, because you do not want debt to overrule your life. And coming in at 6 kind of ties into the college experience, as well as your friends buying really nice things. You see your friends are living this lavish life, and it is not falling into the trap of FOMO. Now, being a teen, being young, the fear of missing out is very powerful. We want to live and we want to compare our lives to everyone else, but financially, this could be a huge mistake. You see a friend buys a BMW, so you might ask your parents, you might be saving your money to buy a BMW. You might want to go to a really expensive trip. But one of the best things you can do in your teens is to stay tunnel vision. Don't listen to what everyone else is doing. Don't compare your career, how much money you're making, and how much money people are spending, and trying to say, oh, I need to buy this too because someone else bought it. This is only going to put you in a trap of spending more money, buying dumb things, going down a life of trying to fit in and trying to live like the Joneses. So what you want to do is, when you're young, is to not worry about anybody else. Control your own destiny. Don't go into more debt trying to impress other people, care what other people think, because this is going to hold you back from making a lot of money and having a lot of money to your name in your future. Coming in at number 7 was very relevant in my life when I was at college. Now, for me, I saw my friends, I saw people that I knew having their parents literally pay for their lifestyle. You might think that, hey, I can buy this, my parents are going to pay out. I can have my parents pay for my meal. I can go on this really nice trip, my parents are going to pay for this. Now, I know you might be fortunate and blessed, which is absolutely incredible, but what you want to understand is that having your parents bailing you out continuously, having your parents continue to pay for your lifestyle, can continue to hold you back in your future. If you have this safety net, if you have this blanket of comfort, and you think that, hey, they can buy whatever they want for me, not only is this going to hold you back from doing things that you want to do in life, but you're going to always feel like you need to rely on them. And what I want to say was, when you're in your teens, try to start building a life of independence. Start trying to afford the things that you can pay for. And if your parents are willing to help, great, but don't rely on them, because not only you're going to be really upset when they cut you off when you're 22, 21, or whenever you get to this point. But I want you to understand the importance of taking on responsibilities with your money. Learn how to save your money, learn how to spend your money. And when you start spending your own money in your teens, not only does this give you the drive to want to save money, because when you're spending your money, you know what money is, you know the value of money, you know how long you've worked for that money. And this lesson of you paying your own money, you spending your money, is so valuable, which is going to forever help you when you want to learn how to manage your money and think about spending your money next time you see something that's really attractive in your eyes. And lastly, coming in at number 8 is not taking risks with your money. This is a very poor decision on your part. When you're young, this is the best time to go on offense, to try to create wealth for yourself, to start that business that you've always wanted to start. And the truth is, some of us must feel like, hey, I don't want to lose $1,000 investing in this company. I don't want to start this business, because what happens if I lose that money? I have to go to college. I have a little saved. What do I do? But the truth is, you have a whole life of making money for yourself. When you're young, you have time on your side. Like I stressed earlier, time is one of the most valuable resources that are going to create wealth in your life. Invest in companies, invest in mutual funds, ETFs, invest in the stock market, try a new business, try a side hustle. But this all takes funds, this all takes capital. And instead of going out one night, instead of spending your money at bars or spending it on drinks or spending it on dates, put that money into the business, put that money into the stock market, put that money into vehicles that are going to make you more money. When you are young, this is the absolute perfect time to take risks. Let compounding interest be your best friend. And when you're looking back in 20, 30, 40 years, you're going to be so excited and grateful that you gambled, that you took that risk, and you put your money into vehicles that are hopefully going to make you more money for your future self. So guys, if you've made it this far, not only do I hope you found value in this video, but I hope you find the opportunity to subscribe to the channel, smash the like button, and leave a comment below if you think that this is something that other people need to see, as well as I want to hear your comments, concerns, questions and how can I help you. I've made this channel to grow together, to learn about investing, personal finance, business, and I want us all to do this together. So guys, thank you so much for tuning in. I will see you in the next video. Have an amazing rest of your week. Love you guys as always. Take care. Peace out.